everyone, I am Minal Verma is back with another video, and today we are going to learn about benzodiazepine. If you are new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe my channel and press the bell icon for the further notification. So let's start about benzodiazepines. Benzodiazepines comes under the category of sedatives and hypnotics. Benzodiazepines are also used as anesthetic agents and also anticonvulsant drugs. Let's see the classification of benzodiazepine. They are classified as long-acting, intermediate-acting, and short-acting. Diazepam, flurazepam, quizepam, clozapine, and chlordiazepoxide. Intermediate class has alprazolam, astazolam, lorazepam, and tamazepam. Short-acting has oxazepam, triazolam, and midazolam. Now we will correlate some of the structures so that we can remember them. Basically, they have a benzene and diazepam ring. So let's see their structures. We can relate three structures: diazepam, oxazepam, and lorazepam. This is the basic structure of diazepam. So for benzodiazepines, we have a benzene ring and a diazo ring, that is diazepine. So diazo means two nitrogen groups are present. So this is a benzodiazepine ring, and let's see the substitution over it. Cl group at 7th position, and at 2nd position we have a ketone group, and at 5th position we have a phenyl group, as well as at 1st position we have methyl group. So this is a diazepam ring structure, that is 1,4 benzodiazepine 2 on, and 5th phenyl substitution, and 7th chloro, and 1st position methyl substitution. So this is diazepam ring. Let's see for oxazepam. So oxazepam we have to add over here NH. So instead of methyl we have H substitution over oxazepam, and the word say oxa. Oxa means we have to add a hydroxy group. Hydroxy. So for this place is vacant, so we'll add a hydroxy group over this. So there is the structure of oxazepam. So for lorazepam, again we have similarities, that is we'll add a chloro group over here, and here H, and oxazepam, oxa, lorazepam, lora O. So over here again OH group, hydroxy, and in this phenyl substitution we are going to add a Cl group over here. So this is the structure of lorazepam. Let's see another structure, like this clozapate and alprazolam. Clozapate we have to make same as diazepam. This is the structure of diazepam, and at 1st position instead of methyl group we have to add H, and instead at 3rd position we are going to add COOH, a carboxylic group. So this is the structure of clozapate. For alprazolam we have to add a triazolo group. So first of all we will make a diazepam ring, and at 1st position methyl group is erased. Over here we are going to make a triazole ring. So how is this? N. This is the triazole ring, and over here we have to add a methyl group and double bond. So this is the triazole ring present. So this forms the structure of alprazolam. At the 1st position only substitution is there in alprazolam, and over we have substitution at 3rd position. Next we are going to draw the structure of zolpidem. Zolpidem works like benzodiazepine, but the structure is a non-benzodiazepine. Let's see the structure. So for zolpidem, first we have to make a pyrimidine ring, and this pyrimidine ring is attached like this, and this forms a imidazole ring also. Over here we have a phenyl substitution and methyl group at the 4th position. Here a methyl group, C-O, and CH3 and CH3. Over here a substitution of methyl. This is the structure of zolpidem. Let's let the structure of flurazepam and quazepam. The word flura means fluoro group we have to add. As we have seen in lorazepam we added chloro group, over we have to add fluoro group. So this is flurazepam, and at 1st position we have to add CH2, CH2, and C2H5, C2H5. So this is the structure of fluorazepam. For coazepam, we are going to add a different structure. So for this, we have to add, instead of O, S over this position, and at first position we are going to add CH2 CF3. So this is the structure of coazepam, and as we have seen in fluorazepam we added F, so over here also F. So when you are remembering the structure, you remember fluorazepam and coazepam together. This is the structure of triazolam and astazolam together. So for triazolam, we have to add double bond N over here and double bond N for astazolam also. For triazolam, we are going to add C double bond N CH3. So astazolam, we only need to remove this CH3 group. And Cl group is present in triazolam, but astazolam does not have any such group. So you can relate both these structures together. Next two structures are nitrazepam and temazepam. So for nitrazepam, we are going to add nitro group. So instead of chloro, we have nitro group. This is the only structure where there is a substitution over this position. That is nitro group. At first position we have H, and this is a simpler structure of diazepam. So relate diazepam with nitrazepam and substitution for nitro. And nitrazepam can be related with temazepam. This is a structure of oxazepam in which we have N1 substitution with methyl and then again chloro group. So let's see the mechanism of action of benzodiazepine. So benzodiazepine goes and bound to GABA A receptor, and they cause the opening of the chloride channel. So this chloride channel increases the negative charge inside the cell. So this causes the membrane instability and hyperpolarization, increase of the negative charge inside the cell. This causes increasing frequency of the opening of chloride channel. So more and more chloride channel will be opened for longer period of time, as well as the increase in the chloride ion inside the cell increases. And this is called depress of the CNS. So this is the mechanism of action of benzodiazepines. So thank you for watching my video, and please don't forget to like, comment and share.